Hello and welcome to another episode of Mechabellum. Though today I want to be a little bit different and try out one of these solo survival modes where the enemies are different every round. A durability destroys units after a time. There's a whole bunch of things that happen. Let's go ahead. It looks like there's very easy round. 10 rounds, 12 rounds, 14 rounds. Goes even harder, but we have to unlock it first. So let's see if we can beat a hard mode, survival mode. People have told me it's very quite hard. They used to call this mode medium, but then people had such a hard time with it, they renamed the difficulties to make, like, instead of actually balancing medium to be medium, they renamed medium to hard, very hard to whatever. They renamed easy to medium, and then they just made a very, very easy mode. So you can see here, when a unit dies, they have a durability, and if that goes down all the way, you get 75% of the cost, but promoting them gives them the next level of durability. So that is cool. Let's see, they're going storm callers and a lot of air stuff, actually. I don't hate our build right now. We don't have any, like, starting power or effect. So, what to do? The Stormcaller are going to be annoying. It makes me think that the obvious pick to defeat them is always going to be crawlers. If not crawlers, it should be Rhino. Another thing is that this 6 stack of options that were offered changes every round. I don't unlock anything. I just get to buy certain things or not. So perhaps we'll just go with a Rhino for now. And we're going to put them slightly off center. I kind of want them to deal with these crawlers coming in. But I also want him to be on their strong side. So I think this will work. Maybe even putting you a little bit further over. I'm trying to get him to engage this left side. So something like this might work. All right, let's see if this actually is a good build or not. So Stormcallers are what might take out our arc lights. Hopefully on this side the rhinos are able to cheer. See, they did get the arc lights. Now, fortunately, I do have Phoenix, so maybe I didn't need to buy anything that round, because no matter what happened, we would have gotten through pretty good. Now, unfortunately, the Rhino and a couple of those other units did lose durability because they did die. So that's something that we got to stay on the look for. So bot up here has like no health. We just need to survive 12 rounds on this mode. Subsidized marksman is incredible, but you can see here I can't even purchase them. So, like, what does that mean? What does that mean for me, right? Like, not really that helpful. Improved collar. Heavy Mustang is interesting, but they've got tanks. I kind of like the idea of the deployment module. I don't need it this turn. Subsidized marksman is going to be nice later on, but I can't consistently buy them. Crawlers attack by 80%, HP by 40. I mean, the improved crawler, I haven't even seen that in competitive. I'm going to get the deployment module. Now, why are you level 2? I got something that gave me a level 2 Rhino or something. I don't actually hate the idea of going for, like, just a Rhino here. But I can't buy anything for 100. So I'm thinking that an Overlord might make sense. It counters their ground units pretty well. The Hacker would be chillin', but let's go ahead and go with an Overlord. We can put him on this side. I'm questioning whether we put it on the right side, actually, and trying to keep our Rhino alive. Let's do that. I put him pretty far forward. That may or may not be an issue. Oh, this is a shadow. Okay, I thought there was something happening here. And hopefully with the Rhino underneath, the enemy, as you can see, is focused on firing at the Rhino while our Overlord takes them out. Our air units are going to go down on this side, unfortunately. But, you know, that's okay. Let's blow this up and see what happens. I think we should win. And we just want to wait to level up some of our units until they are lower on durability to maximize how long they stay in the fight. Phoenix doing cool stuff here. Rhino running around. I wouldn't even mind leveling up the Rhino, though he doesn't even need it. Still, could be nice. And Overlord. Now, the other thing with the Overlord, too, is that you can get the mothership, right? And start deploying more and more units. Pretty worthwhile thing there. This is going to get harder and harder. Okay. Photon emission seems pretty good. Here I have the ability to get a melting point, which I actually really like for countering these rhinos. But first, I need to see if I have any money. Shields, missiles. Disables tech on units. Ooh, I don't know. I also need like a flamer to keep off all these crawlers, I'm realizing. Sometimes you can buy level 2 units, right? That's the other thing. I think I want to have... Do you guys have tech? No. Still, I'm going to increase shield strength. I'm going to get a melting point. And I'm trying to make sure that he targets that rhino. And then I'm also... I could get a rhino of my own. Or I could just get an arc light. Which, I mean, could be cool. I could take a cash advance. Could do some upgrading. Level 2 arc light is going to have some health. So that I'm a fan of. Redeployment. I mean, could redeploy the rhino. But he's already coming over to help. So I think this is fine. I could buy a missile. I hate buying missiles. Let's go ahead and just live our lives here. Okay, laser the rhino. Easy, right? Easy. There's no way this could go wrong, right? There's just no way. I mean, they don't actually have anti-air, I don't think, at this point. So I think we are actually good, unironically. We just need to be able to kill them all fast enough. And we should do an okay job of it if our Overlord will just stop shooting at things that can easily dodge. And now they're all going to group up on the ground underneath here, so this should be good. These guys are shooting at these. We do have some units that are low on durability at this point. We are going to get this in the 60 seconds required. We also need to consider getting the tech upgrades. But yeah, so far so good. We haven't taken a single point of damage, but we have had some units kind of lower their health. We have one over here that's pretty low in particular. These guys have the self-explosions on them. That's annoying. Temporarily disables tech is something I'm actually a big fan of. They also have some pretty cool things. And what do I have available to purchase here? Some crawlers, some big boys. We can up our durability by leveling some stuff up. The mothership is so cool. I'm going to do the mothership thing to disable tech and slow movement speed. Because I think that makes sense. I'm going to get... I mean, I could have got an EMP on these guys, I'm realizing. I might even still do that. And then 450. What do we do here? It's a good chance to get a wasp. I really like the idea of upgrading you. I like the idea of upgrading my my boy here. I also like the idea of getting like a crawler to just run forward and mess things up for them. Because that would really hit the spot in terms of messing up their snipers. But they do have this backline of Mustangs. Well, if they have the backline of Mustangs, it makes me want to get tanks. But now I'm just like spreading out my unit comp so wide that like it's not even meaningful anymore. But I think this will work. The melting point is cool. Let's go ahead and get this level up here. I'm going to believe in it. We have a redeployment if we need it, but right now I'm actually kind of okay with how things are going. Hopefully you get the turn off his tech. Their tech is all turned off. We're getting the laser here. We like that. This guy's tech is going to continue to stay off if we can keep it. I think we just lost our unit. Again, we get a 75% payback, so it's not so bad, but it's also not so good. Oh, don't kill my overlord. That's terrifying to me. Ugh, this is such a close round, unfortunately. Get the shot. Yeah, get the shot. You're a heavy rhino. I don't know what... Oh, yeah, he had the electromagnetic thing. Still, our giant is coming in big with Sappy. We could produce 10 crawlers. That seems pretty powerful. Amplifying core seems good. I don't have a flame boy, but I can get level 3 rhinos. So let's get the amplifying core instead of the advanced control system. Let's get a rhino. And then damage reduction. There's a lot of things I could level up right now, and I would love to do so. This big rhino gets the good times. You guys could have armor. He's got so many fangs, so air units are not it, fam. I guess we just go for the Mustangs, but I don't really love those either. And I would have liked more arc lights, but beggars cannot be choosers. We'll upgrade this this bad boy here. Getting a group-wide bonus would also have been nice. I'm just really holding back from taking out a lone because I know we can see how fast things are scaling up here. There goes my wasps. The biggest thing about the wasps is that I have them for later for purchasing upgrades. So let's go melee specialists here. Lovely stuff. We're blowing up tanks. They're doing things. We might want to give them like the self-repair. There's a lot of builds that'll make them really good at surviving with that. There we go. Look at that. Melting point. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, he did get through with just barely. I don't even know what got around. Oh, he did a flank. I didn't see it. Oh, no. You guys have to finish this. You have to finish this like now. There we go. And now we should win. As long as he shoots the ground, he did. Lovely. Thank God. And this Arclight got enough to level up, because I know he was pretty close to death as well, if not on death's door. So, good stuff. Let's, this might be an upgrade round, just to make sure our people aren't dying. Just like, you could use it. You could use... deployment specialist. Portable shield would also be good. I mean, look at this. They have the reduced damage. I love deployment specialists. I need to upgrade you. I need to upgrade you. I need to upgrade you. Now, the Wasp is pretty good if I can get it the shield. The problem with that is I can't even deploy enough units. Because I can deploy 3 units right now. But still... do I deploy... what do I deploy here? Shield... I mean, Wasp... Wasp... Wasp. And then from here, the question is, do you buy something else? You guys are going to go for the tanks, but you could also get blown up by their anti-air from the Overlord, which is annoying. I just want to make sure that they're shooting at this guy first, this Rhino. Similarly, I might actually give this Rhino the redeployment and just make sure that they go up in front. They don't have the repair on them yet. That's a bit annoying, but we can work around it. Those tanks did a good job of damaging. We have reduced damage. They have reduced damage. This Overlord is what I'm worried about. It is doing some pretty good damage on my people. Yikes. Big yikes. No, don't do that to my Overlord. Good thing we keep moving out of its range, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Oh, actually, we have a melting point of our own here. Thankfully, the melting point can get some work done here, but it doesn't have healing on it or anything like that. Come on, guys. If you guys can blow this up, then we might have a game. Game on. Oh no, their laser's gonna do more laser to us than we are to them. Because that debuff is gonna end real soon. No! Okay, so that was the first time we lost health. And I'm pretty sure we took a loan out to make it happen, too. Super heavy armor. Rage Rhino. 10% more damage on rhinos every time they get a kill. They are pretty cool right now, these rhinos of ours. It's not that good, but I mean, super heavy armor. Alright, let's do some upgrades on the units that are dying. We did get some money back. Alright, you guys here, do you guys need shields? It's not gonna be that good though. It's the ground units are the problem. Crawlers? No. More air units, maybe. Stormcallers are pretty good right now, I must say. What do we have for Stormcallers? Here, and then over here. And then maybe some extended range. Nothing here costs like a small enough amount, unfortunately. And I also wanted the repair on these guys, but this is not a good squad to go up against repairing. Or to go for repairing, that is. Not a good squad for hackers either. I need anti-air. I guess I buy this tech, and then I take the loan, and then I take... It's crazy to be investing in this many Stormcallers, but I think that they are just such a high DPS unit that it almost always makes sense, especially against Fangs and stuff. From here, let's buy some health upgrades, perhaps? I could buy some missiles and stuff of my own, but We're gonna hope for it. Hope for the best here. You take a big reduced damage. One of those Stormcallers did take a hit, unfortunately, but this is gonna blast through their front lines pretty good, I think. Unfortunately, our center is also going after things that aren't super good, but at least they're tanking a lot of marksman shots. Come on, man. Come on, take it out. Take it out. Okay, we're going for their air. Then you're going for the ground. Then they have they're spawning air units. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We lost our only anti-air. Yeah, the production of units is something that I'd love to get more of, but I just never seem to have enough money. And it never seems to be aligned. We have to get through quite a few more rounds, and at this point, our units are getting deleted. Speed specialist. I do not have enough money. I could get another overlord. Whew. Are they flanking? And they've got replicators. I'm about to lose a lot of units. Vulcan should be enough to protect this flank. And then I need to take another cash advance, and I need to just buy 2 squads of fangs and absolutely put them in the front lines here. Now, the problem with this is that I don't know how the middle is going to hold up, but unfortunately, I don't get to make a choice on that, really. We can let you deal with them, I guess. And then you can be more purposefully. Yeah, okay. Okay, good luck. As long as this guy loses his shield to missiles really fast, we might be okay. You're doing a good job over here. The flamethrower did well over there. These fangs are doing okay. Oh, they had to warp in. Yeah, so I should have deployed them even closer. The replicators is a problem for us. We destroyed a base, though? No, they destroyed a base? I don't know, man. I think we're about to lose half our freaking army here. We may have wanted to get the sales technology and just sell units before they blow up, but clearly it was not good enough. Oh, man. Turns out hard mode is actually hard, and I feel like I'm good at the game. But, like, you can't just counter the round that you're on. You need to counter future rounds without knowing what they are. And I thought I might have been doing that, but I clearly wasn't. So we still have quite a bit of health, though, and by quite a bit of health, I mean we might lose. Round 9. I don't know, man. I don't know. And now they got a ton of fangs that have moved. They have all 4 upgrades, and they're tier 9. Okay. And they have melting points in the front, and I don't have my overlord. What the hell? What am I supposed to do in the front of this? I could put damage out there, but like all my units are dying here. Like, you need to get upgraded so you don't die. You guys, like, basically just need to have napalm. And then the question is, can I just get, like, some tanks with the armor buff, perhaps, to just kind of tank this? Like, I don't love where this is headed, but I was hoping to have some fodder to put in front of you, but I don't. I don't. You're at risk of dying as well. Even getting the production on you doesn't really make sense. I mean, you could go here and just, like, tank the laser. I think I just need to put more, like, actual tanks on the field, but I don't love it, that's for sure. Now, who gets the damage upgrade? My melting point or my missile launchers? The electromagnetic blast would be sick, but it's not going to happen on time with all these shields. I mean, maybe it might happen. I'll put it like here in case these missiles can blow up, you know, the shields. No, it did destroy the shields, but was not enough. I mean, we do have the flames now, which is good. The ignite from the missile launchers is going to do a lot of damage to some fangs here. But look at this, like, insanity, like, so many of them. Look how fast they are. Like, they're nasty. I've never seen fangs this powerful, but like level 9 fangs, right? Like, how do you... Wow, I wouldn't even have beaten the hard mode, presumably. Well, I don't know. I'm sure they spawn a lot more stuff, but like, what a nasty... Like, literally level 9. Level 4. I've never seen level 9 before. I'm assuming that's the... It's not even the high... Oh, it is max level. Insane. I wonder what the value of their army is versus mine. Just this technology, I feel, is worth more than my units. But I don't know, maybe I was supposed to go Helion with some range, but I can't buy those units. And I didn't know, like, you know, they just swapped their build completely, and you're kind of stuck on your build. So who's to say it was anything other than just a slaughter. But I hope you enjoyed. This is slightly different than what I've been doing recently, so let me know. Ciao for now.